What up, HoopSpaces? This is your boy JP, and we're doing a recap of the Indiana Pacers versus the Boston Celtics. I just had to let that out, man, because before we get into this recap, make sure you subscribe to HoopSpaces down below for more basketball content. Click the notification bell. You know when our next upload is on the road to 1K. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Please press that red button as you do not want to miss anything on HoopSpaces and everything. We got a lot of stuff coming up for you and everything. Man, what is going on with the Boston Celtics, man? Like, they were the best team in the NBA, and then they just dropped 5 out of the last 6 games, man. They come off 2 losses to the Orlando Magic Friday and Sunday. Now, Marcus Smart didn't play this game due to reasons of sickness. I think it was COVID or something like that, but I'm not too sure, but he didn't play tonight. But, man, what could I describe here, man? What could I describe here? They pretty much, got their ass kicked in the first half. I'm sorry to say it. They really got their ass kicked in the first half. Like, how would you let the Pacers score 71 points? Tyrese Halliburton got 20 points in the first half, and he was passing that ball, too. They got him open for 3-point. Like, the Pacers really figured out about the Celtics tonight in terms of doing a lot of shot cuts. There was a lot of times they were cutting. They were moving the ball around, and there were wide open layups right here. The Celtics were ball watching, I'm telling you. Like, I could give you a couple plays. Well, freaking Malcolm Brown was looking at the ball, and then the dude just went by him and got an open layup with a pass. Jaylen Brown did the same thing. I'm just like, yo, are y'all like looking at y'all guys? Like, y'all ball watching, man. Y'all doing the auto defense. Like, come on now. There was just no like sense of life. And the 3-point shots were not falling. I know, look, my coach, his philosophy is live and die by the 3. They're not hitting. They're not hitting the 3s. They were awful from 3s in the first half. Like, goodness gracious, make some adjustments, man. Make some adjustments. It's like it's like them teams that that the Celtics lost to. They figured something out. They figured something out that they could do against Boston, man. Like, it's just like it was just embarrassing. They only scored 43 points, and they let the Pacers. It was at one point it was an 18-0 by the Pacers. 18-0. The Pacers were just hitting everything. 3-point shot, layups, just cutting in the basket. They were passing the ball. And man, we were dead in the water. They deserved them boos going into halftime, going into the locker rooms. The Celtic fans were booing their team, because they knew they could play much better than that. Like, it was awful, just awful. And I'm like, what the hell are they going to do in the second half? They're almost down by like almost 30 points. Could they even like make it a competitive game by being down 30? And they did. They did cut down the deficit to like 5 points and everything. They had an amazing third quarter, thanks in large part to Jason Tatum being able to carry that scoring load and everything. Jay Brown did his thing too as well. But yeah, Jason Tatum really came out in that third and fourth quarter and really balled out. Malcolm Brown stepped up too as well. It just seems like both the Jays, they played well. They got into the double digits and everything. And then like just none of the role players just didn't really show up and all that. Now, granted, with Time Lord is still in restricted minutes and everything. He could do whatever he could and everything. He has his moments, but it's still like worries me, because he's coming off that injury and stuff. So we don't want him to get hurt again, but yeah, like they scored 42 points in the third quarter. Tatum with that dunk on former teammate Naismith. Naismith had a really good game with 15 points. Miles Turner had 14 points. Chris Duarte came back from injury. He scored 15 points. Tyrese Halliburton just basically killed the Celtics tonight. Remember Andrew Toney, known as the Boston Strangler? Man, he was a bad boy. If you don't know who Andrew Toney is, please look him up, man. That dude was just giving out buckets, man. He was known as the Boston Strangler, giving out buckets against us. He loved playing against Celtics. That's what it felt like tonight. Tyrese Halliburton was just scoring, was passing the ball. I think if, Tyrese could keep it up and everything, I know he had some games where he didn't really do so well and all that. If he could keep this up and keep this pace up and this production, he can get into the All-Star game this year. We just have to, wait and see, but he has to stay in production. He has to stay consistent and everything. So, but yeah, it was just not pretty. The 3-point shots was falling, field goal was falling. But yeah, the Celtics played better, but the comeback fell short. And again, once we make a really good comeback, once everything is good, our defense collapses. Like, it just collapse. Just collapse. Just not running back in the fast break, letting the 3-point shot be open. Layup. The defense just wasn't great. Just was not great tonight. And the Pacers were very, very lucky that they let us get us a comeback and all that, because they almost choked too as well with the turnovers and everything. But man, the Celtics got a lot of work to do, man. They got a lot of work to do. Are they still the best team in the East? I can't really say right now, because looking at these them 5 losses out of the 6 games they played recently, I just don't really know, man. I just really don't know. They got to wake up, man. They really do have to wake up. They have to make adjustments. Coach got to make these adjustments, man. That's why I miss Ime Udoka, because he can make those adjustments and can get the Celtics back. So I miss that. Mazur, not so much. He's not making those adjustments, man. He still does that same philosophy. It's not working, man. You got to do something. You got to do something, man. Man. What else to say, man? Come on, Celtics. Come on, man. They got a game Friday, so hopefully they can bounce back from this loss, man. They're 22-10 right now. So we'll just have to wait and see. They did get like 62 rebounds to the Pacers 47. The 17 turnovers, bad. They had some high turnovers too in the first half. 21 fast break points. Most of them came into the second half. What else to say, man? Tatum 41 points, playing a lot of minutes too as well. Jaylen Brown with 19 points. Man, they just gotta play a lot better, man. That was just a terrible loss tonight, man. But definitely let me know your thoughts on the Pacers versus the Celtics. Let me know who had the worst performance, who had the best performance in your eyes tonight. Make sure you subscribe to HoopSpaces for more basketball content. Click the notification bell. You know when our next upload is. If you definitely rock with me, if you like my analysis and content, please check out my YouTube channel. It's just JP for more basketball reaction videos and everything on the road to 20K. Let's go ahead and support the HoopSpaces community. We'll live on Twitter Spaces Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. hosted by my man Chris. Shout out to him and everything. And definitely happy holidays, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.